Do not buy anything on Facebook Marketplace before you see this video. Ever found yourself on the wrong end of a deal on Facebook Marketplace? You're not alone. Every day, countless transactions take place on this platform, and unfortunately, not all of them are legitimate. Facebook Marketplace, with its ease of use and wide reach, has become a hotbed for scams. These scams vary from selling counterfeit items, overpricing bait-and-switch tactics, to phishing attempts that steal your personal information. But don't let this deter you from the convenience of online shopping. Instead, arm yourself with knowledge and awareness. In this video, we'll delve into the murky waters of Facebook Marketplace scams. We'll identify the top 10 scams, reveal the signs that should have you steering clear, and equip you with tips to protect yourself from falling prey to these scams. Stay tuned to find out how to protect yourself from scams on Facebook Marketplace, because knowledge is power, and in this case, it's your best line of defense. Let's dive into the top 3 scams you might encounter on Facebook Marketplace. First on our list is the counterfeit items scam. This is where a seller advertises a high-end item at an attractive price. However, once you receive the item, you realize it's a fake. Now, how can you avoid this? Start by researching the product and the seller. Ask for proof of authenticity and always request additional photos of the product, including specific details like logos or tags, to verify its authenticity. Secondly, we have overpriced or underdelivered products. This occurs when a seller inflates the price of an item or fails to deliver the quality promised. To avoid falling for this, make sure to compare prices with other listings and read reviews. Remember, if a deal seems too good to be true, it probably is. Trust your instincts and investigate further before making a purchase. Our third scam is the infamous bait-and-switch tactic. This is when a seller advertises one item but delivers another. Or they might use a photo of a new item but deliver a used one. To avoid this, confirm details before purchasing and insist on seeing the item in person before finalizing the transaction. This way you can ensure it matches the description provided. In a world where online shopping is the norm, it's crucial to stay vigilant to avoid falling prey to these scams. Remember, the first line of defense is knowledge. By being aware of these scams and how they work, you can protect yourself and your hard-earned money. In our next segment, we'll delve into more scams you need to watch out for on Facebook Marketplace. But for now, remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Stay tuned for more tips on how to navigate the online marketplace safely and securely. The scams don't stop there. Here are 3 more to watch out for. First up, phishing attempts. This is when scammers try to trick you into giving out personal information like your bank account or credit card details. They might send you messages that look like they're from Facebook or another trusted source, asking you to log in or provide information. Always be skeptical of unexpected requests for information. If something doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. The best way to avoid this scam is to never share sensitive information and report any suspicious messages immediately. Moving on to the second scam in our list, non-existent items or sellers. This is when a seller posts an item for sale, but after you pay, they disappear and the item never arrives. Or there might not be an item at all. It's a classic case of too good to be true. To avoid falling for this scam, always verify the seller's identity and meet in person before making payment. If possible, bring a friend with you and meet in a public place to ensure your safety during the transaction. And last but not least, payment scams. These are particularly tricky because they can take many forms. A common one is when the seller asks you to use a specific, often unconventional payment method like wire transfers or cryptocurrencies. These methods usually don't offer buyer protection, which means if something goes wrong, you're out of luck. Stick to secure payment methods with buyer protection such as PayPal or credit card payments. And remember, if a seller is pushing you to use a specific payment method that you're uncomfortable with, it's a big red flag. In summary, never compromise on your personal information or security when making transactions. Stay vigilant, do your research, and trust your instincts. With these tips in mind, you'll be better equipped to navigate Facebook Marketplace and avoid these common scams. We're down to the last 4 scams. These are just as tricky, so listen closely. Our 9th scam on the list is stolen goods being sold on the platform. It's disheartening, but there are people who sell stolen items on Facebook Marketplace. To avoid falling into this trap, always check the seller's history. If they frequently sell high-value items at suspiciously low prices, that's a red flag. Next, we have misleading product descriptions or images. Some sellers use this tactic to make their items seem more appealing. They might use stock images or embellish the product's features. To avoid this scam, ask for additional photos or details. Be wary of listings that seem overly perfect. Request detailed photos of the product from different angles to ensure it matches the description. The penultimate scam to look out for involves sellers demanding upfront payment without providing proof of the product. They might insist you pay first before they ship the item. However, once you've paid, they disappear. To avoid this, never make an upfront payment unless you're sure of the seller's credibility. Use secure payment methods that offer buyer protection. Lastly, we have the friend in need scam. This involves a scammer posing as a friend who urgently needs to sell an item. They might ask you to transfer the money to a third party or pay in gift cards. To avoid this, verify the identity of the person you're dealing with. If a friend asks for help via Facebook Marketplace, call or meet them in person to confirm. Always remember to verify before you buy. It's better to take the time to check than to lose your hard-earned money to a scam. Stay smart, stay safe, and happy shopping. So there you have it, the top 10 scams on Facebook Marketplace and how to avoid them. From counterfeit items and bait-and-switch tactics to phishing attempts and payment scams, we've covered the most common traps that scammers set on this platform. And remember, the key to avoiding these scams lies in being vigilant and proactive. If an item seems too good to be true, it probably is. Don't shy away from asking for additional photos or proof of authenticity. Trust your instincts and investigate further before making a purchase. And remember, if a deal seems suspicious, it's okay to walk away. Comparing prices with other listings and reading reviews can save you from overpriced or under-delivered products. Be sure to confirm details before purchasing and always meet in a safe location to avoid falling victim to bait-and-switch tactics. Remember, your personal information is valuable. Be cautious of any messages requesting personal or financial information. Always verify the sender's identity before responding and report any suspicious activity. Payment scams can be particularly damaging. Stick to secure payment methods with buyer protection like PayPal or credit card payments. Be wary of any requests for unconventional payment methods. And last but not least, be on the lookout for stolen goods being sold on the platform. Report any listings that seem suspicious or involve stolen goods to Facebook Marketplace and local authorities to prevent further scams. The world of online marketplaces, while convenient and exciting, can also be fraught with risks. But armed with awareness and the right precautions, you can navigate through it safely. So go forth and shop smart. Remember, knowledge is power, and by understanding these scams and how to avoid them, you're taking a major step towards safer online shopping. Help us spread the word. Share this video with your friends and family who use Facebook Marketplace, and let's keep everyone safe from scams.